What is reality? Does color really exist in the outside world, or is it something your brain makes up? Let's find out. Science shows the world we see is not a perfect copy of what's out there. It's our brain's version of reality. And since no two brains are the same, no two people see reality in exactly the same way. When we talk about color, for instance, there's no such thing as red or blue in the outside world. Light simply has different wavelengths, and our brain turns those wavelengths into what we perceive as color. Studies show the brain creates a unique activity pattern for each color we see, and those patterns are different for everyone. Once we realize this, it becomes clear that our brain is not simply taking in information like a camera, it is actively creating our experience. It can form new connections, repair old ones, and it is constantly updating its picture of the world so we can adapt. This also means that if our brain changes the way it understands a situation, then the way we experience that situation changes as well, even when the outside world remains exactly the same. And here's why. The reticular activating system works like a filtering system in the brainstem that decides which sides, sounds, and thoughts get our attention and which ones get ignored. The default mode network is active during periods of self-directed thought or introspection, meaning when we think about ourselves, our memories, beliefs, and identity. So basically, shaping how we see the world. And together, these two systems determine not just what we notice, but what those things mean. This helps explain why some opportunities seem invisible to us. If our subconscious programming says, success isn't for me, our reticular activating system will literally filter out opportunities that could change our lives, anything that conflicts with that belief. We could walk past our soulmates or next dream job and our brain wouldn't even register it as important. In other words, our brain literally only notices what fits the story it already believes about ourselves and the world. The good news is that this process can be reversed. If we want to change what we see and experience, we have to start by changing the story inside our minds first. And suddenly, the outside world will look full of new opportunities.